What's up guys, Dave Lipson here with my Thunder Bro, Andrew Charlesworth, and today we're gonna show you how to develop a thick back. At Thunder Bro, a lot of our programs really focus on developing back width and back thickness. For back thickness, generally what we use is all types of sagittal rowing, focusing and developing on the mid and lower lats. And a great way to do that is with different variations of bent over rows. So here are a couple of our favorite, most effective exercises and combinations. I love doing bent over rows with an underhand grip. Not only does this secure the shoulder in a nice and strong position, but it allows you to really engage the lower lats for getting depth to achieve that 3D back that just comes out at you. So here's how you set up for this movement. You're gonna start by grabbing the bar with your palms up, and you're gonna stand up. All you're gonna do is bow forward so that your torso is at about 45 degrees. Now with your eyes up, you're gonna focus on driving your elbows back and back down. What I want you to make sure of is when you're doing this movement, you're not shrugging up as you row, but you're keeping your shoulders down. And we can do this with all different types of combinations. We can build to a heavy bent over row. We can introduce all different types of things like tempos, but here's one of my favorite complexes for developing back thickness with the underhand bent over row. Andrew's gonna set up and he's gonna start by doing 5 RDLs where he's just hinging at the hip. He'll bring the bar just below the knee to about patella height. And after he's done 5, he's now gonna do 5 underhand bent over rows. Then after he's completed those 5 bent over rows, he'll go into 4 RDLs. And again, this is really developing and working all the musculature on the back side of your body, especially those postural muscles of the back and the lat that are helping you hold position. Into 4 bent over rows, and then 3 RDLs, into 3 bent over rows, 2 into 2, and 1 into 1. Now this is a really cool combination. It can obviously be done with the barbell. It's also great with the dumbbells. So it's the same type of setup where Andrew's gonna grab the bells with them on the outside of his body and he's gonna keep them in a neutral grip with his thumbs up, just like the way he strikes a hammer. And he's gonna do the 5 RDLs into the 5 bent over rows. You can just go right into the row, Andrew. 4 into 4, 3 into 3, 2 into 2, 1 into 1. Awesome developers for the back. Now, there are all different types of grips we can use with the bent over row with the barbell. We can go with a regular overhand grip. We can go with a wider snatch grip. All those have really good utility. My personal favorite in terms of what I've seen with success with myself and athletes is that the underhand grip really allows you to move a lot of weight and focus on developing the thickness of the back. We also like to use different types of rows like a T-bar row. A T-bar machine actually has a setup where you can hold the bar with your arms in a T and the bar between your legs, but not everybody has access to one of those. So I'm gonna show you how to set this up using a barbell in what we call a landmine setup. All you need is a barbell and some plates to perform this. So Andrew's gonna take the weight off of one side of the barbell, and he's gonna wedge that end into a corner, or for here, he's actually just gonna stick it up against the stack of plates. And he's gonna start by straddling the barbell and grabbing it hand over hand. Now he's gonna stand up, and again, with his torso at about 45 degrees, he's gonna row by driving his elbows back. Now it's a different grip, the hands are a little bit narrower here, and you notice he can be limited by the size of that plate. So if you have access to smaller plates, I recommend stacking smaller plates. But an even better option is grabbing and utilizing the utility of different types of specialty equipment like this thing right here. This is called the Back Widow, and it allows you to do all different types of stuff with a landmine setup. So what Andrew's gonna do is, can you take that plate off right there? He's gonna remove the plate, he's gonna slide the collar from the Back Widow over the barbell. There you go, all day. And then he's just gonna slide the plate back on. And now he's able to get that elevation with the handle so that he can perform a bent over row in the landmine with a little bit more range of motion. The Back Widow also has the ability to manipulate the width of the grip, so you can go wider or narrower. A really cool variation for developing the back. Again, a little bit of specialty equipment there, but very, very adaptable. No matter who you are, no matter what logistics you have, these movements are magical for developing back thickness.